Right, okay, welcome back to another video, a day in the life of running a Pokemon trading card business. I uploaded a video earlier today, yesterday's day in the life video, and I'm uploading this one later on. So two videos in one day from Pokevend. I bet you cannot believe your luck. Absolutely buzzing. Anyways, moving on. Intro. We've got a TCG business, been running for years, mainly sell Pokemon cards, yada yada yada. Straight into it. So today I'm going to be talking about WhatNot a bit. We're going to go through some stacks that I've got for a big stream coming next week on Thursday, our biggest stream yet. So make sure you go and bookmark it. It will be advertised on our page. I'm also going to talk about eBay and the dynamics of this business, how it is changing. If you've been keeping up with our videos and our business for a while, you'll know that I've always wanted to do this business full time. Huge goal for me. And hopefully it is slowly going that way. Things are kind of changing. I'm putting more time into this business. Long story short, I'm self-employed. I've not got any work at the minute, so now seems like a very good time to give this business a good go full time. That's it. I think I've got everything in. I've tried to record this intro, honestly, 15 to 20 times. Got it wrong every time. Like, subscribe, all that balls. Let's crack on with the video. Alright, so I'm very quickly going to show you through what we're going to be selling on WhatNot next week on Thursday and why you should go bookmark it. Super quick, I'll show you through these stacks. So from the left hand side of the table, we've got lower bits, to the right hand side is nicer stuff, so bear with me, it'll take me a few seconds and I'll show you what we've got. Okay, so starting at the left hand side of the table, everything's starting at £1, and you can see as we move down it gets better and better. Dark Charizard, Dark Dragonite, we've got some like niche older cards, commons and uncommons, everything starting for £1. Moving down the table, English illustration rares, English shiny stuff, English full arts, and then this is the real deal stack. We've got loads of tag teams, different languages. We've got baby shinies in there. There's got Snorlax, Charmander, real nice stuff in that stack. So as you can see, we're all stacked up for next week on Thursday. Go bookmark it. That's enough WhatNot promotion. Let's move on. It is absolutely Barry boiling today. I'm so hot. Cannot wait for my fan to arrive on Friday. I just want to touch on this WhatNot stream again. So we're going to be giving away loads of free stuff as well, like some packs and all that kind of stuff. So come and jump in. Now talking about WhatNot, WhatNot is a bit weird. So I went on WhatNot a couple of years ago, and initially I didn't really like it. Doing singles and stuff, I just like doing rip and ship, which I was doing at the time on TikTok very successfully. To be honest, we had 100, 200, 300 viewers every single stream. So when I went onto WhatNot, I was getting 15, 20 people, and I was like, I can't be able to build this up. I'm just going to do TikTok. Kind of sacked it off. This year we've been doing WhatNot more, a lot more in the last few months. Me and Archie have been streaming on WhatNot, and we've been kind of building the streams up with some smaller bits. But as you can see, we're starting to chuck some nicer bits in there now. So I'm hoping we can continue with the streams, having some nice bits in there, running them at £1 starts, and being successful with it. WhatNot, you have got to build it up. Like, it's very competitive. A lot of people are doing kind of the same stuff, and I think you've just got to make your streams like engaging and keep it interesting. Be fair to people, and don't be all this overhyping cards. Like, I'm not going to talk about it too much. People know what I mean. So yeah, run stuff at £1. Hopefully everything goes fine. We shall see what happens. Be there, be square. But that's my kind of WhatNot situation. Tried it before. Giving it a good go this year. Going to continue giving it a good go because I do really like the platform. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you do have to be careful where you buy because there is some people on there who are not very trustworthy, but the majority of people are trustworthy, and you can just buy from who you trust. Okay, moving on from WhatNot now, let's crack on to the next job of the day. Okay, so now I want to talk about eBay. Now, with me currently dedicating more time to this business and looking in the very near future to doing this business full time, obviously I want to look at more avenues of income and pushing our brand out there and selling stuff essentially. So eBay is obviously incredibly popular within the trading card space, but it's not something we utilise at the minute, but I want to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do with eBay is I'm going to upload these things, my Sunny Angels, which I won't talk about too much, but I import these from Japan. They're really popular. They're quite niche, but they are very popular. There was flying through Vinted, multiple orders every single day, but Vinted has said I'm not allowed to sell them, so Vinted. Anyways, they're going to run through eBay. I'm going to list singles, I'm going to list slabs, and all that kind of stuff, and go down the eBay route. The reason I've not done it so far is when you run a business like this, and you're trying to stream, you're trying to vend, you're trying to you're doing singles streaming, singles vending, slabs vending and streaming, then you bring eBay into it, all of a sudden you've got to track your inventory much better than I currently do essentially. So with me having more time, I'll be able to put more focus into all the different avenues and push all the different avenues as well. So that's the kind of thoughts behind eBay. What is everyone's experience with eBay? Let me know in the comments. Do you sell on eBay? I know it's really good. It's been about for years. Everyone loves it. So yeah, can't see there being a problem there. But that's another avenue that I want to push. Obviously, I want to push as many avenues as possible, which is what I currently try and do. I'm trying to make content, trying to stream on WhatNot, trying to stream on TikTok, trying to vend most weekends, trying to run the website. A lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to introduce more and more stuff because I want to grow this business as big as possible, as mentioned before. So yeah, that's a little ramble about eBay and what I'm going to be doing. And I think it's just important to try and diversify and try different things as well. You can't knock something until you've tried it. Rambling a little bit now. That's eBay and my thoughts process moving forward with that. Right, is this solar eclipse happening or what? I've literally been sat here for the last half an hour, 40 minutes, looking out the window, wasting time, waiting for something to happen. Nothing's happening. Is this like some sort of con? Is everyone just like having us on or what? Anyways, I'm going to get back to it. So I've come to the idea that the concept of these videos is like day in the life, but really I just spend more time talking about what I've done rather than showing you, which I think is better. I think is better. There will be times when I show in videos going forward, but I'm just doing a bit of talking at the minute. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video today is content. So I want to push like long form content, so videos about the business. I've got some more in-depth like ideas for long form content coming up rather than me just talking through a few bits that I've done in a day. Because if I just do this every day, things are going to get repetitive, yada yada. But something I want to talk about is short form content. Now, I literally hate like short form sloppy content where people like jump in your face to try and grab your attention in the first few seconds. Like, I get that that's a whole concept and it's great for catching people's attention and good for engagement and stuff, but that is just something I've always said with this business. I won't do anything that I don't want to do or I don't like doing, and that is something that I don't really like to do. So my short form content, I barely post it and I struggle. Sometimes when I sit and try and record some, if anyone has some sort of, if anybody posts, sorry, on social media, they can probably resonate with this or relate to this, sorry. You sit and you twiddle your thumbs, you don't really know what to do. But going forward, I have got some little ideas for short form content where it's more interactive rather than jumping in people's faces, being over the top, you know, like that charisma and stuff kind of thing that it's about forced into a video to grab people's attention, which is fine, by the way. I'm not saying it's bad to do that. It's just not what I want to do. So really going to try and push these YouTube videos talking about the business. If there is anything you want me to talk about or any questions, please do leave it in the comments. I am going to wrap this video up here. I wanted to get some more like detailed interest into this video today, but I'm kind of just learning at the minute. Like, I'm struggling to integrate all my ideas and information into the video that I want to put across, but I will get better at it. I appreciate if you're making it to the end of the video. I'm trying to make them like 9, 10, 11 minutes long and keep them as interesting as possible. I appreciate it's just a lot of me talking shit. But if you made it to the end of the video, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I have got more video ideas and stuff rather than just doing this every day. And I've got my vendor POV hopefully coming out tomorrow from the card show at Leeds on Sunday. So what day is it? Wednesday. Hopefully we get some sort of solar eclipse. It's bollocks this. I reckon they're having us on. Anyways, right, I'm off talking rubbish again. See you in the next one. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. See you in a bit.